guys. Yeah, so KNB just updated their website, and for the 2026 selection there are some new docs and new requirements that you are supposed to fulfill in order to be eligible to apply for the 2026 Indonesian government scholarship. And this video is just additional one cause I've already made a video on documents required for KNB. You can go watch that video first and then come back to this video, cause in this video I will only be explaining the additional information which was just updated on the website. So take notes. The very first new requirement is a video. If you go check the guideline, it says provide video with duration maximum 5 minutes in English or Bahasa and submit the video in your YouTube, and the link of the video must be uploaded in your KNB Scholarship account. The video explains about profile of the applicant, why you chose studies in Indonesia and why specifically KNB Scholarship, why you chose to study in this particular university, and the study program you chose. Now, I personally feel that when a KNB evaluator or a university staff looks at your profile, the very first thing they're gonna see is this video. They're going to evaluate whether or not to select you based on this video. I am like 90% sure, because this video is something which is going to give a very first impression of you, and please try and make this video as good as possible. Now, I won't say that try and add some extravagant creativity to it, add a background music, add a sad music, or add too many stickers and too many like transitions and stuff. No, keep it formal. Wear formal clothes. Try wearing a coat, try wearing like in Indonesia a formal thing is considered something with a collar, so try wearing appropriate clothes and make sure the video is 5 minutes maximum. Don't try and make it max like over 5 minutes. Even a second or two can get you disqualified. Rules are rules, follow it. And also don't try to make it way too short, like 2 or 3 minutes, cause it won't leave an impression. Like in 2 minutes, what will you even say? So I suggest try keeping this video 4.5 minutes or 5 minutes exact. And you might be saying, Mansi, why are you giving advice? You never made a video for KNB. Well, when I applied for the scholarship, we were not required to make a video, but I have applied for other programs rather than KNB scholarship, like conferences and fully funded trips and stuff. So for those, we make videos as well, and that's why I'm telling you, I'm giving this advice cause I have experienced it, and yeah, take it as a big sister advice. So when it comes to this video, try adding personality to it. Now they have mentioned format, right? The profile of the applicant, why you chose studies in Indonesia, why KNB scholarship, why choose study in this campus and stuff. But you don't have to follow that pattern. You can try studying the video with something that's going to catch the attention of the person. It's a 5-minute video, and imagine the person, whoever is evaluating all these applications, has to watch all like 5,000 to 1,000 applicants like every time they open the video. Will you watch 5-minute video of 5,000 people? No, right? So what you need to do is make sure you have a hook to your video. Make sure this video is something that you yourself or your friend is willing to watch it till the end. Try and make it creative, but keep it formal. This is the only advice I can give you. And the next mandatory requirement is a medical certificate, and the guideline says provide a certified medical report including physical examination, infectious disease test, tuberculosis, syphilis, HIV/AIDS, Ebola, Mpox, mental health test, and negative drug test, screening for, I don't know, there are some dangerous words. Sorry guys, I stopped studying biology back in class 10, so I cannot read all of that. And yeah, all documents must be in English or Bahasa and issued within last 3 months. So what you need to do is just go to a nearest hospital in your country and tell them you need to do a full body medical checkup for because you want to apply like for study abroad. Basically, I did this test back in India, not for KNB but for the scholarship that I was applying to. And usually in India, in a private hospital, this is gonna cost you around 1000 to 3000 INR. But if you go to a medical hospital, it's gonna be cheaper. So I understand it's a bit, hectic, but we can't do anything. It's a requirement. The next requirement is willing not to marry or to be married to, engaged or be engaged to, a de facto person who holds or is eligible to hold Indonesian citizenship or permanent residence, or with other scholarship recipients. So, if you fall in love, hold back, okay? You are not allowed to get married when you are a KNB scholar. This rule has been applied since the start, like ever since KNB scholarship started. This was one of the rules, and you sign this contract when you actually receive the scholarship. But this time KNB is just letting you know beforehand that you are not allowed to get married to an Indonesian, to a person who is eligible of getting permanent residency in Indonesia. Also, any other KNB scholar you are not supposed to get married to or engage, it's like a rule so that you focus on studies, because sometimes it happens that scholars, usually if they win the scholarship, they try and settle in the country, and as a KNB scholar, it's a rule that you are supposed to leave Indonesia once you have completed your scholarship. It's like the moment you graduate, your university is going to book your return ticket, so you are supposed to go back. There are some visa rules that recently I went to immigration conference, and they explain few very critical visa and residency rules for specifically for KNB scholars. I also asked them a lot of questions like, can I do business and stuff, but there is very very strict restrictions. I will make another video for you guys so that I can explain you everything in detail. But yeah, please make sure that you don't get married and don't break this rule. Do not break this rule. You will lose the scholarship, and not just the scholarship, you will lose your reputation. That's another thing. But you will have to pay back every single thing KNB has paid to you until now, starting from your flight tickets to your living allowance. Everything you will have to give it back if you are caught breaking any of these rules. So make sure you are on track. Next rule says willing to not be pregnant during scholarship period. Now, it might happen that maybe you are a master's or a PhD student who want to continue your studies in Indonesia, but you already have a spouse. Having a spouse or already being married is not a problem. But if you are planning to have a baby when you are in Indonesia and when you are receiving a scholarship, it's not allowed. This is a very strict rule which KNB had to introduce because of an incident that happened. And please make sure that if you are willing to study, you have to set aside your family plans for a bit further. And the next rule says not currently or will be undergoing military service until the end of the scholarship period. In few countries, military service is mandatory, but make sure if you want to receive the KNB scholarship, you are not enlisted and you are not supposed to enlist soon. So make sure when you receive the KNB scholarship, you are in a position to complete the term and then go back to your country, okay? And I think that is it for the video. I'll make another video explaining the things, like all the expenses that are covered by KNB, so that you have an idea of what exactly KNB is paying for. Basically, they pay for every single thing, but still, just for your satisfaction, I will explain. And if you want to know a specific amount they give, I already have a video where I've explained the stipend. It has increased very little, they've increased tiny bit, so it's the same. But yeah, if you want to know the exact amount you will receive every month, you can go check that video whilst I will make another video. Bye bye, good night.